everyone, so I know we're in the middle of one big sale, and yet here comes another one, and I don't know which one I'm more excited about. I love Amazon. Amazon loves me right back. They come visit me almost every day. Well, I pay them to show up because I order from them all the time. I have been a Prime member, I don't know, since the first year they offered Prime. I think that is how long my family has been a Prime member, and we love it and we utilize it. And I have no idea for sure what is going to be offered in the upcoming sale. And before I keep going, I just realized not sponsored. Not at all sponsored. This is all stuff I have bought myself with my own money. But if Amazon is watching and feels like they would like to sponsor me, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. So what I thought I'd do for this is I tried to hone this to just the stuff I use either every day or on a semi-daily basis that makes my life easier, happier, or just I cannot live without these things. I don't know if they're offered or if they will be offered in the Prime sales or not, but these are things that either I found on my own, were recommended to me by other people, and I've culled into this. You should see what's going on here. It looks like Amazon blew up in my house. Well, it kind of did. Let's start with something I was slow to jump on, but I'm so glad I have it, and it is, I don't want to say her name too loudly. It's the Echo Dot that has Alexa living inside it. Here we go. Alexa, what's the weather like today?
Right now in San Antonio, it's 89 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather with a high of 97 degrees and a low of 71 degrees.
So there you go. I mean, you just name it. She lives behind me in the kitchen. Shane has one in his room. They're just so handy. You can link them all. They can play music throughout your house. I can't yell at it to play music because YouTube will give me a copyright ding, but if I'm just cooking or hanging out in the kitchen, I'll just say, Alexa, play me classical music, or play me bossa nova, or play me top 40, and she'll just go. So, plus I can connect my iPhone to it. Anyway, it's just kind of awesome and fun, and I picked mine up in the last big sale, I think over winter break. So there you go. So the first thing I want to talk about is something I've spoken about recently. They are the Fruit of the Loom strappy sports bras. You can find them in a lot of places, but Amazon has the best selection of them for the lowest cost. So there you go. The faux leather double ring belt. So the Gucci belt. I don't own one. Everybody I think in the world except me happens to own one. But I like the concept of the double, maybe circles, not necessarily a logo in the front. And so I found a really great belt on Amazon. It's the double circle belt. It comes in a variety of color options. Very reasonable. And again, I don't know if this is a fad or what, so I don't necessarily want to spend $300, $400, $500 or more on a belt that will go probably out of style, or I can just get, this Amazon belt that's clearly not leather, but whatever. It works. It's great. I can get in a ton of shades. There's no guilt involved. Talked about this a ton. The Lily Silk scrunchie that has my hair in it. Nice, Marnie. I love this thing. It comes in a ton of different colors. I just went with this because this is the one I sleep in. But they also make pillowcases, which I have sitting on my pillow on my bed right now. And I love a silk pillowcase. And I am so spoiled now that I do not travel even without my silk pillowcase. I just take one from home and put it in my suitcase. Folds up really tiny, easy to travel with. Okay, this was recommended by Megan from Honeyware Home. And if you don't follow her blog or Instagram, you really should. She has great recommendations. This has dried coffee on it. I need to clean it. Okay, see, it just proves I use it a lot. This is a mug warmer. Comes in different styles. I like the faux marble look. I have this on my nightstand every morning. I wake up, I make a cup of coffee, I set it down, I read, I catch up on emails, and I put my coffee mug on here and it doesn't get cold. In fact, it gets a little bit hotter. I love this. I really need to get a second one to keep on my desk because I use this every single day without fail. You must get one, or get one for someone you love that likes to drink hot drinks. It's amazing. We've talked about this a lot here on my channel, the Lamisol adjustable phone stand. I don't know why you would want your phone to do a backflip, but it has a variety of angles, a hole for your cord to go through. Also comes in different finishes. I love this thing. Not many people realize this, but Amazon is a great source for rugs. Obviously, I can't haul one in here to show you, but I will show you a picture of the rug that is currently in my bedroom. It is from Turkey. It is beautiful. I think so. It was like $100, $125. It is an 8x10 rug. I get outdoor rugs, I'm pointing to things you can't see. Various area rugs all over my house. I think they are a great source for rugs. So if you're looking for a rug for your house in any shape or size, go check out Amazon. We're just jumping from product to product. So let's talk about these. Earrings. You know I did a whole video on my favorite, like a big haul of favorite earrings and things, like this ring also from Amazon. It's just really hard to buy earrings anywhere else now, unless they're like nice, you know, like gold plated, silver, but like the more fashion costumey ones, oh my gosh, Amazon, it's just, they're killing it. And I'd say these are really fun, I think, paired with this green. But you know my favorites are those rainbow woven raffia ones, the big hoop pearl earrings, the flat discs with the seed beads all over them. Can we talk pens? Do y'all remember my obsession with the friction pens, the erasable pens? The obsession is still there, I just don't talk about it all the time. They also come in a highlighter. And what I like about getting them from Amazon is you can get the ones from Japan that have way cooler colors than the American version. If you're looking for great office supply stuff, again, Amazon, yay. Okay, we have to talk about these. So one of my viewers, dear little Oris, I think she is, on Instagram, had recommended, well, I bought these first. She'd recommended these slides. I talked about them before, and I mentioned I had bought another pair. These. Oh my gosh, you have to get them. I got them in a full size 7 because I feel like my feet kind of swell up in the summer. Probably could have gone with a 6.5, so I think they're pretty true to size. Plus, they're very stretchy and forgivable, and they're like under $15. I mean, okay, you don't need to see the bottom of my shoes. All right, I'm off list now. Just gonna start talking. So, we talked about this. Talk about it again. The giant water bottle, love it. It comes in 2 sizes. There's one even bigger than this. This is a 64 ounce. This is plenty. Comes in other colors if purple's not your thing. Okay, this is so extra, and I was making fun, in my head at least, of YouTubers who got one of these, and then I became one of those people. So I am extra as well. This thing is great for setting your setting spray, for drying it. But this is how I justify the purchase, because it's just so bougie, okay? It's really cheap, so it's really not. But how I justify this is it's very tiny and it folds up, so I can put this in my purse and take this with me to sporting events, any kind of outdoor situation where it might be a little warm. Did you hear the weather report? Yeah. So even if you don't want to use this to set your setting spray, if you're a sports mom and you find yourself out on the fields and you're dying of the heat, you will make friends very quickly if you whip this out of your bag. I know we're all over the place. Just stay with me here. This, not the iPad, although I think you can get iPads on Amazon too, but whatever. The case. I wanted a specific case. I like these spec cases with the latch. They're not as easy to find in store where I live, and why run around all over town and burn gas when you can just... That's how I justify it. So the spec iPad case, it folds up, it latches so it won't open in your bag if you're taking it with you. I love this. I've ordered 2 or 3 of these because every time I change my iPad, they're never the same size. So I think this is the second one. And then I bought one for Michael. There are a lot of these floating around in my house. I didn't get that on Amazon, but I do like the bones that we use for him. The Benebone, I do not endorse the shape that's like sort of like a tug of war shape. Those I think have been recalled, but we still love that brand, and we get more like, it looks like a fork. Anyway, it keeps Rowdy very happy chewing on that versus chewing on my furniture. And also, Wrigley is our Westie. If you don't know, I have a Westie also, well, 2. But Wrigley has horrible allergies, and the only thing that seems to be managing it is this shampoo that our vet told... Rowdy is under the table moving chairs. Our vet told us not to buy this through them because it's far less expensive on Amazon, and they're absolutely right. And so I'll just list it in the description box, the dog allergy shampoo. Okay, great stuff. It's antifungal, antibacterial, and it's really helping Wrigley keep his skin issues under control. If we're going to talk about hair products, let's talk about human hair products. Not so much the curling iron. I got that at Walmart. But this was recommended by Things I Bought and Liked, and if you want an Amazon guru really to follow, she is your girl. So shout out to Things I Bought and Liked for recommending this. These are silicone sleeves. I have 2 of them. Well, 2 came in the order, so there's 2. I don't know that you need to get them in hot pink, but I love it. I love that it stays flat when you're not using it, because I can lay this on the counter, especially if I'm traveling, and set my curling iron, set my flat iron, hot hair dryer, whatever on top of this. But then also, it just, you put your hot styling tool in here. And I probably shouldn't do this, but I just wrap the cord around it, okay? Okay, more hair stuff. Yes, you can get the Revlon one-step hair dryer all over the place, although it sells out all the time. I had to stock my Ulta. Why stock your Ulta? Just get it on Amazon. I think it's either the same price or less than in these other places. So just use mine this morning. But it's not hot anymore. We're gonna stay in the bathroom. I finally dragged this out to show you. Not the easiest thing, but this bath tray, this has been a game changer for my bath. Look at this. Okay, look at this. You can prop your iPad on there. You can, it has little cup holders there, and on the other side, it has removable trays. This is getting really heavy. It's made out of bamboo, so it's not gonna get all wonky, and when it gets wet, it expands and contracts depending on how wide your tub is. I cannot take a bath without it. I love it. It's just such a great thing. It's also a great gift. I bathe. I was gonna say I bathe all the time. I meant in lieu of taking a shower. I don't just save hot baths for the winter time. Sometimes I like to take a tepid bath or a cool bath in the summer when it gets super, super hot from being outside. Just want to share that. I haven't talked about this in a long time, and I don't know if I've showed it to you like in use. There are some amazing options on Amazon. This is the one that I stick in my Neverfull, and it's pretty full, but it just has everything I need in it. This middle pocket should be zipped. That's where I've been keeping my wallet. This actually pulls out. You could use this as a clutch, and it has pockets and slip pockets on each side. So if you want to put this in something smaller, it's super versatile. Comes in different colors, different shapes, depending on your bag. So inexpensive. Just something great to have for a larger tote that you feel like you're losing your stuff in all the time. This really helps. This also, I love this thing. This is an essential oil diffuser, an electric one. I got this giant one. It lives in my family room, and in lieu of burning candles all the time, I've been using this to spit out essential oils. My current favorite scent is combining orange and vanilla oils. It kind of smells like a dreamsicle. It's amazing. This lights up or doesn't depending on what you want. There's a timer on it. I have a smaller version in my bedroom now. Shane swears by it. He has one next to his bed too. And then finally, the last thing that I'm actually wearing, one of my favorite, I should say, it's hard to pick a favorite foundation, but one of my favorite foundations, the No Name Mineral Liquid Powder Foundation. It's a liquid. I guess there's mineral powder in it. Normally I'm in the shade Linen. I'm a little more tan, and I'm wearing Porcelain. You have to try this foundation. It's just really, really good. I did want to briefly touch on clothes. There's so much. I mean, we would be here for days if I continue to talk about all the great clothing items. I will just list below, the jumpsuit, and there's a sundress, there's a couple jumpsuits. I love so many of the pieces that I found there, but I did want to quickly mention a brand that Michael has been using, and I love the clothes he's been finding in there. The brand is called Goodthreads, and I will link below the specific pieces that he's ordered and he's been wearing, and I think it's such a great price point, and they look far more expensive than they actually are. And then the last thing that I want to recommend is the one thing I know that's going to be in the sale. It's the Anker Power Charger. It is highly, highly recommended. I have a few other Anker brand electronics. The brand itself tends to be better than some of the no-name stuff. And on that, I want to start recommending, I know I've been recommending these cheap lightning cords, and they do work well, and then they stop working, and then you replace them all the time. If you want to just get a little more expensive, the Anker brand also come in the varying lengths. They do the lightning speed and all that stuff and the lightning connector, but they last a lot longer. So I feel like over time, you're actually spending less money just going with that name brand. So that's my roundup of just the stuff that I use on a regular basis in my house that makes me happy, that has come from Amazon. There are far, 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 far more things, but this video is long enough. So for those of you that are shopping the Amazon Prime Day sales, have fun. Let me know what you pick up. I have my eye on a few things like an Instapot. Apparently that was the most popular item in America last year, so we shall see. But anyway, let me know what you are thinking about getting, or once the sale's underway, message me and let me know what you picked up. I love hearing from you about that stuff. Again, thank you to all for choosing to spend some time with me today. And I love hearing from you. I've been getting a lot of direct messages on Instagram lately, and it's so fun. It's a really easy way for me to interact with you, like in a conversation. So keep those coming. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.